guys, we're here. Welcome back to what is unfortunately our first USPSA competition vlog of the year. That's right. It is now August, and this is my first USPSA competition this year. We had one back in March. I skipped out because, hey, don't worry, we've got plenty more to go. We had something going on that day, and then we just didn't have them for, the following 4 months. So, I am currently... Ooh, there's a wedding happening there. And it's, yeah. Anyway, I'm heading out to Wildcat Valley Rifle and Pistol Club right now, where our USPSA matches are. And, as I said, this is my first match in almost a year. I shot, I think, September or October of last year. So, we're looking at 11 to 10 months in between matches, unfortunately. And I am having withdrawal. I was, because if we hadn't, I would probably be skipping today, because I don't know if you can see the front windshield there. That's water. It's raining right now. Not looking forward to that part. So we're gonna have to deal with the rain a little bit. So I do apologize, because the recording will probably not be as quality. The audio definitely won't be, because I'm not going to be able to get my nice camera that you're on right now out, because it's raining and cameras don't like rain. I don't know if you guys know that. Electronic things in general, but especially unsealed ones, like cameras with gigantic dead cat fuzzy things on the microphone. So the recording quality probably not going to be as great as normal. I'm gonna try out my new GoPro. I got a GoPro Hero 8 that we're gonna try out on a new mount, so we'll see how that goes. As far as performance goes, so here we go. It's been a year. I've not shot competition in a very long time. I've been practicing. I've been dry firing more than I ever did last year, but I'm aiming for top third of the course. I was gonna say top quarter. Top thirds gives me a little bit more space, but I'm gonna aim for top third, just because I haven't shot competition in such a long time. I'm a little bit nervous. More nervous now than I have been the past few, just because it's been a while. So I'm looking forward to it, though. It's going to be a good time, as always. I love matches. I love competition. I'm a competitive person, and it's nice, even if it's just competing with myself. You know, I like being able to push to do better, and that's one of the reasons why I really like competition. Anyway, so we're heading out there. Again, this is August. I'm not 100% sure what our social distancing things are going to be, so if you see us kind of close-ish, don't freak out. We're fine. We're going to be outside. Not a big deal. We've got a mask mandate for inside stuff, but I'll probably wear it a little bit outside. We'll see, but if it keeps raining like this, it ain't going to be comfortable for long. It's going to become waterlogged and not going to be able to breathe. So, anyway, I'm heading out there. I'm about 5 minutes into a 20-minute drive. So, I'll get you guys back out when we get there and just show you guys a little bit of what's going on. Hopefully this rain lets up in the next half an hour or so, because we start in about a half an hour. So, I'll see you there. Alright guys, so we got squatted up. I'm luckily on the squad that I had signed up for in the first place. We're going to be starting on stage 6, so it looks like that. Take a look and see what we got. We got to start anywhere outside the fault line. Oh, they're IPSC targets. Alright, so I just finished up with my run. I'm going to run back really quick and go ahead and reload while Tim's running. So one problem that I've had so far, my GoPro went to crap. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it ain't running. So All right, so we're heading back to 1 now. Hit factor on that one was in the 5s, is it sad that I'm kind of frustrated with 5 hit factors now? 5 used to be my goal, and now it just pisses me off. There were a lot of, I don't know why I had problems on that one. Forgot my stage plan about halfway through, which typically happens on my first stage anyway. So that was awesome. But overall, it went okay. Not overly upset with it, but hopefully we can keep doing better. So see if we can pull that off. Alright guys, so just finished up the last stage. So as is typical, totally neglected my stage plan on that. I had planned to stop more, move a little bit less, and I ended up walking through more of it than I had planned on. And I had a mic. I pulled off the second target that I engaged, so you had that the overlap on the first side, the very first set of targets that I engaged, pulled off too quick basically before I got my second shot off, and just fired it just right of the target, and that wasn't kind of cool. But I got like a 5-6 hit factor on that one. Wasn't too bad. I think if I hadn't hit that, and if I had stuck with my game plan a little bit more, there at the end, for some reason I forgot that I needed to head up to the window. There is a gap in the barriers too, and I just neglected to do that. So overall, though, pretty happy with that one. I'll take it. It's acceptable. I'm going to go on up there, grab a drink, and paste. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was bad. So, on that guy, I screwed up. I hit a no-shoot, and I almost mic'd. I'm glad that I caught it. I almost stopped, but I called that I mic'd it, and I ended up taking a makeup shot. But that was bad. It was like a 3-5 hit factor. It was bad. We'll just say it was bad. So that was the classifier, actually. We're running it a little bit different, tossing the classifier on a different bay, and which, whatever, no big deal. But yeah, I bombed it pretty good. I mean, I'm not doing great today, but it's still fun. That's the fun part about this. Like, even if you have a really bad day, it does kind of ruin it. But if you have like a mediocre day like I'm having, it's still a fun time, you know? It's just getting out here, hanging out with a bunch of guys and shooting some guns. Even though you only go through like, what, 50 rounds, it's still fun. Speaking of rounds, I should probably reload, because I'm kind of low now. But no, that was a pretty good time, despite sucking on that. Alright guys, so we just finished up with the 4th stage. We got 2 stages left. On that stage, I'm not doing very well today. I hit a barrel on that stage. Now, luckily it was an unpainted barrel, which means it's a soft barrier, and I did still get the alpha. But also my stage plan just went to shit. Did not do good on that one. When I hit that barrel, okay, so anyway, so it was not so great. I ended up, the barrels were set for people of height. I am of lack of height, and so I had to really reach, and then I boned it after that. Completely lost my second position, and Did not do good on that one. Got like a 5-6 hit factor, I think, but still not happy with how I did on that one.
Stand by.
Guys, so we just finished up stage 5. Every single stage I'm having a mishap here. So the stage went well, except I got a mic. So I'm trying to transition off my targets too fast, and what it's doing is it's throwing my last shot off. So I got a mic on the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8th target I think that I shot. It was the target inside the barrier right before the steel. And man, it just chafes me. I did a lean around, hit the barrel on one, ended up hitting the steel, which made the swinger go pretty good. But man, that he's knocking stuff out of trees with Spalding. Anyway, made that one just kind of, I don't know. It was like a 4-something hit factor, but at this point, anything under 5 makes me mad. So, we'll see. So, I don't know if I got that one. That was a hell of a run. Ran it really good. Oh, man, I don't think I got it recorded. If I did, awesome. You can go back and take a look at it. If I didn't, that would be my luck today. But that was a fun one. I had a lot more fun shooting that one than I thought I was going to have. So, we're going to wrap it up. We don't have to clean up too much today, but I'll see you here in just a couple minutes in the car. All right, guys, so we are all finished up. As the day went on, I tended to have fewer mishaps, but still not really happy with how it went. The last stage went really good, and again, I think I missed the footage on that, so that kind of sucks, but that's how I should have been shooting all day, and so it's kind of frustrating because I know what my capabilities are versus how I did, but that's part of the game that you play. So, heading home now. We'll see the results shortly, and by shortly I mean in a couple of hours for me and in like 2 seconds for you, so I'll see you then. Okay, so I know that I said the next time that I saw you guys, well, I would tell you the score, and I'm not. I'm still in the car actually, but I want to show you this. That's rain. We just missed the rain by, I've not even been gone 5 minutes, so good timing on our part. Now I gotta go do some family stuff, and yeah, as I said, I'll get with you about the score. We'll see you like right now. Okay, guys, so the results are in, and not too bad. I got 11th overall and 4th in carry optics. Now, that I think that's down a little bit from the end of last year, but considering that I haven't shot competition for almost a year, that's not too bad. I'm perfectly happy with that, and I thought that I did significantly worse than that. Maybe not significantly worse, but worse than that. I thought that I was going to place like 20th or so. The field was 48 shooters overall. There were like 12 or 13 shooters in carry optics, so it wasn't a huge group, but I did beat my goal of the top third. I ended up in the top quarter of shooters, which again I'm happy with. But going back and watching those videos that you guys just watched, there are a lot of things that I need to work on, guys. You can see just on the very first stage, my stage plan started falling apart almost immediately. I've got to get better at remembering my stage plan in spite of things not quite working out like they should work out. The first stage, I almost missed a transition to a whole group of targets over on the right-hand side. Then when I went for a mag change, my mag actually didn't drop free, and I ended up having to strip it, which doesn't sound like it's a big deal, but it did throw me off just enough to throw off my second and third positions. Now, before you think that I'm giving you excuses as to like why I didn't perform to what I think that I could perform, it's not excuses. These are the things that I did that made that happen. I'm not blaming somebody else for like loading my mags wrong or the stage design. The stages were awesome. The guy who is currently running this thing has really good taste in stage design. It's just that forgetting stage plans, not moving or stopping when I'm supposed to, mag changes that I didn't do cleanly. Those are all things that I need to work on to be able to improve my game and do better next time, which is ultimately the goal. So thanks guys for watching. I'm glad that we finally got to do another one of these. It's been way too long since I've got to shoot in a competition. Hopefully I've got a couple more this year, depending on how things go, obviously. But I do hope to continue being able to give you guys these, because I see these as more of a window into an everyday man shooting USPSA. I am not a great shooter. I shoot competition adequately, but I'm not great. I'm not one of those people who can dedicate hours every day to be able to fine-tune every finite element of myself. That's just not me. I'm just a regular guy. I've got regular guy stuff to do, and if I can do it, you can do it. So if you like this content, do me a favor and write down in the description below whether you like the range day vlogs more or the USPSA vlogs more. The range day vlogs are a little bit harder to do now, but if you guys like that content equal to or more than the USPSA stuff, I'll try to continue getting you that. Also write down in the comments if you guys have any like starter beginner questions about competitive shooting. As I said, I'm not a pro, but me being a pro means that me being new to this was a relatively short time ago. I've only been doing this for a couple of years, and every time almost seems like one of the first times. I'm never fully comfortable going into this, and as dumb as this may sound, I might have a little bit of insight for you guys if you're looking into getting this that some of the other guys may not have because they're so comfortable with it. I tell you, every time I go, I feel like I forgot something. This time it happened to be my shooting skills. So guys, thank you for watching. Remember, I appreciate every one of you, and until next time, do your research, get informed, and get to work.